What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a sound challenge where we're going to put the TOZO earbuds, Open Buds rather, head to head against their brand mate, the new TOZO Open EarRing earbuds. Now this should be very interesting head to head, both of them of the open ear form factor, but definitely two different ways of going about it. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at them each. We'll pull one of each of them out. As you can see, the Open Buds are the over the ear with the hook style of the form factor. Got the adjustable, which I always like, where you can adjust that down to get the speaker closer to your ear canal. Always enjoyed that. And then, of course, if you look at the Open EarRings, of course, they loop around their outer ear cartilage, wraps around where your speaker is pointing directly into the ear canal. And again, these guys can also have a little flex to them, so you can, depending on, adjust them per your ear size. Again, two totally different designs of the exact same form factor. This is going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead. And again, this is just going to be a sound test. We're not doing anything else. We're going to put up a couple songs, compare the two, if I can keep this open, and compare the two and see how they sound right out of the box. This should be interesting. Let's get to it. All right, we are back in. Did a coin flip off camera. We're going to start off with the Open Buds. As you can see, we are in the app. And because the Open Buds does not have an EQ, custom EQ, we're just going to go with the standard setting here, which is basically everything zeroed out. So, which is exactly where we want to be on here, because if you can tell, there is no, let me close this real quick. I just wanted to show you. There is no personalized, no custom EQ setting that you can choose from here. So we're going to go with standard. All right. And now what we want to do now is we back out of here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull up our music. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and, sorry, I was looking it up. So, we're going to go ahead with our acapella song. You know how I like to hear that with just vocals to see how it sounds, see if we can pick up detail. So here we are. We are at our optimal listening level. I went down to about, 60%. I think that's pretty good. Not in the red line, but I started listening to more music at that level, and I'm gotten accustomed to it here. Not really loud or anything like that, especially when I got open ear earbuds. Definitely like to keep it low. Especially when I'm doing these, don't want to get hit with any copyright strikes. So we're there. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, nice clarity to the vocals. Got that that exhale or inhale sounds nice, nice detail. Good sound stage as the background vocalists come in. They also sound nice and clear. I'm just paying attention to the vocals here. If you have this song, please join in. Very clear. Very nice. Again, when the background vocalists come in, you can definitely tell the sound stage is nice and wide. Very clean. I like that. Gives you nice spacing between the vocalists, so they don't sound like they're over top of each other. So it sounds really, really nice. I like that. All right. Okay, I'm very interested to see how this pans out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the Open EarRings and see how they do. All right, we're back in. We got the Open EarRings in. And of course, if we go into their settings, they do have a custom EQ setting that you can choose from here, but we want to stick with standard, just like on the Open earbuds, or the Open Buds here. So let's go ahead and get in. We're going to make sure we are at our, all right, we're right there as far as audio goes. Whoops. All right, so now we're going to back into our first song here. You make sure that we're, all right, just want to make sure we're connected because we're dealing with two different earbuds here. All right, here we go. So here's is the OpenEarring earbuds. Let me slide this over a little bit. Get in that camera view. There we go. All right, here we go. First song. All right, very clean. Very clear. Nice wide sound stage, but at this level, not as loud as the OpenBuds, but I like the clarity. Great detail. Again, getting that the breaths in, the inhales, the exhales, the 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 popping from like doing the sound letter sounds like the B's and P's. And again, you also got nice soundstage with the background vocalists. They got nice space in between them, and I have to admit the clarity so nice. All right, let me pause that. Again, clarity really sets these guys apart. Again, two things: clarity and natural sound. Although they have great clarity and they're nice nice open sound stage, they're not as loud as the Open Buds so far. However, I think they take the other two. Well, the clarity definitely in the better sound stage. So we got that to take a look at. Also moving forward, this is already beginning to be good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our second song. All right, back in for our second song. We got Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. We got the Open Buds on. Let's go. All right, that guitar solo at the beginning here. Nice and clear. All right, now you can hear the background instruments coming in. Nice sound stage. I got that one guitar in my left ear. Meantime, the guitar solo still going on. Very clear. Nice balance. Now we got the drums in. Again, nice sound stage. So you're able to pick out different instruments. Very clear. Now we got the vocalists in. Again, nice and clear. Again, I'm really liking the balance and the width of the sound stage, the wideness of it. I'm getting all kinds of instruments in there. You can pick them up. Let me go ahead close this. You can pick up different instruments and just listen and focus on them if you want. I like the sound stage on these. All right, let's go ahead and get this switched over to the open earrings. All right, back in. We got the open earrings on. Second song, let's go. Okay, all right, we got the guitar solo. Very crisp. And now we got the background instruments coming in. All right, we got the guitar on my left. Very clear. And again, nice wide sound stage. Again, not as loud as the open buds, but that sound stage is fantastic. All right, again, now we got the lead vocalist in. Sounds very clear. Great balance. Let me go ahead and pause that. Just sound really, really good. Again, nice wide sound stage. Get not as loud as the Open Buds, but definitely compete when it comes to clarity and detail. All right, so let's go ahead and get over to our final song. All right, we're back in for our final song. We're going home with Kenny G. Let's get into it. All right, and starts off nice, warm, nice little low end with the keyboard and you got the drums. Lead saxophone sounds crisp, very clear, but sounds a little set back in opposed to the drums. So you got a slight unbalance there, in my opinion, but still sounds clear. You get a nice little thump with the drums. Here's a high note. Okay, nice and clean. Now we got the background instruments coming in. Man, nice sound stage. Very clear. Again, you can definitely pick out instruments, to listen to focus on. All right, I went a little long on it, but again, you can definitely pick out the instruments. So the sound stage is good. Again, the lead saxophone sounds like a little bit recessed. Um, when you compare it to the rest of the background instruments. So maybe the balance was a little off on that one. All right. So let's go ahead and switch over to the open earrings and see what they got. All right, we're back in. We got the open earrings on. Final song, let's go. All right, starts off nice. Again, not as loud as the open buds, but nice wide sound stage. Lead saxophone sounds really crisp. And you got a good balance here. Very nice. Again, because of the fact that they're not as naturally loud as the open buds, you're not getting that low end. But man, that balance is fantastic. The sound stage is great. Nice and wide, very clear. All right, let me go ahead and pause that. I like the way these sound. I mean, again, not as loud, but man, they give you everything else. You got the detail, you've got the nice wide sound stage, nice spacing between the instruments. The lead saxophone is great balance with the rest of the background instruments in there. Nothing's forcing it, recessing it to the back at all. So they sound great. All right, so let's go ahead and get this cleaned up rather, and we'll come back, talk a little bit about these, and then we'll pick our winner. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in, and this was a great head-to-head. The TOZO Open Buds earbuds and the TOZO Open EarRing earbuds, and uh, you could definitely tell the difference between the two. In my opinion, the Open Buds are a louder earbud. You get a lot more of a louder natural volume from these guys. Um, However, the open earrings, if I can get it right, uh, they have a better sound stage. Like their sound stage is wider. You get a better separation of instruments and vocalists when it comes to the open earrings. Uh, Very even more of a crisper sound as well when it comes to just the vocalists and everything. Just the instruments themselves. It's a lot crisper, in my opinion, between these two. Um, Again, both very comfortable to wear long term, but all three songs, you could definitely tell the difference in volume, in sound rather, and the sound stage, and the spacing of the instruments and vocalists. So again, I'm kind of jumping all the way through. I'm not going one by one because you get more of the same as you go from song to song. Maybe with the exception of the last song uh, when it came to the open buds. I think the saxophone was sounded a little bit more recessed, where the low end instruments, the drums, keyboard, will push a little bit more to the forefront in that song. So there were a little imbalance there between them two, but in that song, but everything else was pretty much the same with the other two. Again, great, excellent balance and soundstage with the open earbuds. So uh, if I had to pick one of these two to go with, if I was on my way out and I only could grab just one, I would have to go with the open earrings rather. Even though they're not as naturally loud as the uh, open buds here. You can always turn them up if you want to, but you can't take away from that sound stage. It's nice and wide, and the clarity. You can't take away from that, along with the detail as well. So again, very, very nicely done. These would be my pick if I had to choose between these two. Don't take away. I do like the fact that the open earbuds do get nice and loud, and everything. You will get a little even more of a bass to these than you would with the other with the open earrings. Definitely get a nice little low end to them. However, the sound stage is not as wide, and you don't get as much. And the clarity is good, but it's not as good as it is on the open earring. So, but again, very good open ear form factor earbuds. So my winner again, the open earrings. And this will wrap up this little sound challenge. If you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Excuse me. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.